Today we have the SRT4 SHOWDOWN. Today is actually the first cold front we've had all year. I say cold front as a joke. It's 75 degrees outside. It's not really cold at all, but when you're normally used to waking up and it's 85 outside already, this 75 degree weather actually feels amazing. I have my windows down. Never have my windows down in Florida, and we have a lot to do today. So last night I went over to my brother's house, and if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you might have seen I posted a picture of the spark plugs that came out of the CSX. Pretty much my brother has the timing set way too advanced, and he melted 3 of the plugs. The only cylinder that was running good was, I think, cylinder 1. So we're gonna have to go over to his house early. I'm actually up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. You can't tell in the video, but it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I never wake up that early. And I'm gonna have to go change and try to figure out if he hurt the motor, if it's just the tune, or what's going on with it. But first I'm gonna make it to 7-Eleven. I'm gonna get some gas in the juke, wash it off real quick, probably get a Starbucks drink, and then head to my brother's. So I made it here to my brother's. I'm gonna start working on the CSX to see if I can get it running right for the showdown. If you guys don't know what this is a 1987 Carroll Shelby CSX. It's basically like a fancy Dodge Shadow with a 2.2 liter 8-valve turbo. Basically I turned up 2.2 so that Carroll Shelby's edition. And what we have next to it is my brother's horribly ugly 91 Spirit RT, which comes with like a dual cam 2.2 as well. Same motor, same short block, just different head. This one's single cam, that one's dual cam. This car has basically everything you could do to it, the CSX, and the RT is basically stock. We dynoed the RT. It made like 260 wheel, 260 torque, which is the same power the Juke makes, but you know, it's 25, 30-year-old technology. The CSX has never ran properly. It has a built motor, has a built head, has built everything, has a bigger turbo and everything. So hopefully I can get it to run at least decent enough to make it to the showdown. I don't really plan on running it because I don't want to break it anymore. My brother's already broke it, and we plan on doing a swap to this one as well. So last night, these were the plugs I pulled out of the CSX. Timing. This one's running good. So it was running good on one cylinder. Hopefully my brother didn't hurt the motor too bad, and we'll make it to the showdown. And for those of you wondering about the van, all the intake manifold stuff is here. The motor swap is still in. The problem is right there on the firewall, the turbo doesn't fit. So what we're gonna have to do is either get a sidewinder setup or get a treadstone or AGP log manifold with a like GT30 or GT25 turbo to make it fit in there, clear the heater hoses and clear the AC lines. We're not really trying to worry about this too much right now because we know we're not going to get it done. We have to be to the showdown in about 3 hours. So I just got done ripping the intake manifold off this. I took the alternator off, took the power steering belt off because it leaks like crazy. And let's take a look over here what I found. So if you see all this greenish brown, and then you see how right here, oh, the gasket was fitting. Oh well, the gasket wasn't even touching. You go on the same side over here. Oh look, gasket was fitting. Oh well, there's a whole spot right here. Doesn't even look like the gasket was even sealing. I wonder why the car had a vacuum leak. So I've been here working on this car for about 2 hours now. What we found out is cylinder 2 is completely dead. We changed plugs. I fixed all the vacuum leaks. It runs, but it's definitely a 3-cylinder. Well, we're going to head to the SRT showdown anyways. We got the RT fixed. We just had to fix the brake line on it. So this could get interesting. We're going to drive it there on 3 cylinders. My brother said send it. As long as it runs and drives, we're going to make it there. We're going to do either a 420A swap on that thing or SRT4 motor. We just haven't really decided yet. We plan... It should have ran 12s with the setup it has right now. On 3 cylinders, it's not going to do that. It's only on like 18 pounds as well. So, you know, with the extra cylinder running, we could have built with more boost. It would have been a little faster. My brother thinks he heard it when he was on pulls the other night and he over-revved it. So, let's get to the showdown. Please make it, little car. Please, just make it to OSW and make it home and we'll be good. You'll get a new motor. We'll take you apart. We'll figure out what my brother broke. So we just loaded up the radials in the back. We're going to put those on the Spirit a little later, see if we can get some good passes out of it. The Spirit should go, it should run about what the Juke runs. It should run mid-13s at 105. Like I said, it's pretty much stock, but those cars come with 224 horsepower from the factory. And with the boost turned up, we dynoed to 260. So it should be a mid-13, low 13 car with a good driver and a good launch, but we'll find out today. Oh yeah, the motor's running real good. That thing's lean the whole time. So guys, we made it. You see all the neons. My brother just teched the car in. He did his first pass and went like 15 something. He needs to put his radials on, so let's get to it. 2 960 foot, 15.7 and 95. So my favorite car here so far would be this Omni GLHS with the dual cam Maserati motor in it. This is a factory option from Chrysler. This one's just turned up a little bit more than normal. 4-wheel disc, coils, slammed on Kumos, little lightweight racing wheels. Aftermarket Momo steering wheel. Okay, but we have all these SRT4s to watch run 13s. We have an ongoing bet to see how many are going to break axles or run 13s.
They just stayed up to the 8th mile. Let's pull it away. 12:33 at 117. 14:79 at 91 for a little way.
So this is probably one of the coolest manifold turbo setups I've seen here. Sidewinder off the back. Really clean setup.
Oh boy, old school's keeping up with him door to door. See if the right lane pulls out just a little bit. He does. 1382 at 107. Here we go with old school again. See if we can.
So after 3 passes, my brother found out that he has 2-step, and he actually learned to use it. And 14.0 at 101. That's the fastest pass the Spirit has done. Yes, this ugly car runs 14.0. And that's stock motor, stock turbo, stock everything. We have a GT35R for it. We have the E85 conversion for it. And a 3-bar so we can turn it up to about 30 pounds. So they just started the raffle. I just changed the drag radials back for the street tires. On that last pass, if you look at the video, you can see the front wheels start hopping pretty violently. My brother let out and just put it in second gear, then kind of rolled down the track. But he said there's a very bad vibration in the front end. I checked the axles, jacked it up, rotated everything. Axles are still good, everything's still good. I'm hoping he broke the clutch or damaged the clutch because that RT transmission is kind of hard to find. And we really don't want to break that. So that's just a little update at the showdown. They're doing the raffle. I think they have a top 16. So I'm gonna get some videos of some good passes. 2 or 3 of the SRT4s have went mid-10s, the big turbo ones. So it should be a good amount of racing after this. So what I've been told is this Integra has a caliber SRT4 motor in it.
there's about 8 SRT4s back there that can get him. It was 186.60 foot. He's all alone in the pool of sharks here. 12.26 at one. Red Neon. First round, heads up action here. Our side, like this.
Welcome to the SRT4 Showdown, where everything breaks. Did Johnny just let?
The faster of the two, look at that. Top side 1207 at 116. Like I said, folks, and just pull it away. 1342 at 109 for the tower side takes the win. The right lane. Reaction time, tower side 159. 1415 at 115. So the right. 127 red. And look at that. He's pulling the red off. Take the win there. 705 at 133. Tower side looks like it's going to trail away. 1175 at 127.
When neons are life, you buy SRT4 shoes. People these days. This might have to be my favorite SRT4 now, and makes it even funnier. So my boy Edwin with the orange SRT4 popped his skinny on the return road. So my boy Keith over here is letting him borrow his skinny off of his SRT4 because he's not racing it today to fix his race car. And he's also going to turn it up because the other car that's favored trapped 124 and he only trapped 120. So going to add some boost through HP tuners and turn her up.
Shot's like 130. Like a mile an hour.
Just makes me all hot and sweaty. Stuff like this happens.
Jack from here. Round number 3. Edwin out of Orlando. Outside, right lane just pushing and getting them. Right lane takes the win, 10.79. Left lane and right lane's having a little bit of problem, but gathering it all up. Does he get enough to go? No, does not have enough real estate. Top
Breeze. So thank you to all our awesome vendors, all of you guys, everyone here.
We couldn't do without you. You know, the community has been up and down, up and down, up and down. And today we had a total of 132 SRT4s. I think that's pretty awesome. So a round of applause for you getting us back in the 130s. So I think next year, if there's next year, we're all one next year, but if there's next year, we're looking to hopefully break that record and get back to 140, 142, 150. So right after this again, we're going to do the championship round and also third place round as well. So
Left lane, left lane, left lane, taxi, left lane. This is what I'm working with, okay? Outside batting is up and it's gone. Your winner, Kelly, all right.
Well guys, I'm sunburned as always. That was the SRT4 Showdown. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I like to do coverage of events like this just because it's odd to see SRT4s and stuff like that with the big turnout. Like they were saying, and Chris was saying, he's the guy that owns the world's quickest stock frame turbo car. They had 132 cars registered come out. Of course, me and my brother were 2 of those. But next year, if they have it at the track again, hopefully they can get 150 cars. Hope you guys enjoyed the footage. Until the next one.